It's Arhinna, your tarot life coach, bringing you your May tarot scope. So welcome back, family. High five, shoulder rubs, dabs, and lots of love. If you're new to my channel, welcome. Thank you for giving me an opportunity, a chance to share with you. And we are looking at the general energies for the month of May. All right, so before we get started, let's talk about what's going on. On May 3rd, Mercury is out of retrograde. Hey, it's going from 5 degrees Taurus to 24 degrees Aries. On May 10th, we will have a full moon in Scorpio, so be ready for a video. And on the 13th, 14th, and 15th, these are karmic dates with destiny. So some important things may be happening on those days. On the 21st, the sun enters your sign of Gemini, and on the 21st, and on the 25th, the moon is entering into Gemini. Sounds like a busy month, huh? The sun in Taurus and all the retrogrades, this is actually helping us get reconnected to our more authentic self. So instead of looking at this as such a hard time, this is an opportunity to change the ending to some repetitive karmic cycles that you may have been experiencing. All right. With that being said, guys, I am super excited. I want to jump into our read, but let me set my timer because if not, I think I'll talk over my 20-minute mark. And reset. There we go. Okay, so jumping in, bringing in your power animal, we have that of the butterfly. A lot of people think butterflies are the best thing in the whole wide world, and I do too. I think they're pretty freaking awesome, but this is all about change. Gemini, you have a lot of things that are changing. I think you are changing internally. Taurus is ruled by Venus. So, knowing that we are in the month of Taurus, right? We are ruled by this love energy. Remember that we're re-looking at how we want to be loved, what we desire, how we love, who we love. All of that is coming into consideration at the moment. So, transformative change, growth is happening, renewal. You're getting lots of messages from your guides. Obvious with these two ancestors coming in right here. Clairvoyant energy, you're turning more emotional and more spiritual now. Whatever traumatic experiences you have went through, you are trying to use them. You're trying to transform that energy and you're trying to change. But everything happens in stages. Remember the egg state. You're born, you know, that's the birthing, but it's not yet a reality. So your dream may not be all the way there. When you're in the larva phase, this is your planning phase. This is you putting your plan together, your plan of attack. Then you go into the cocoon. That is the developing phase. And then we become the chrysalis, which is your major breakthrough. So with that coming in, I just wanted to let you know that the butterfly's message for you is transformative change, and it's also a sign of joy. As I look at this card, I see these two yellow flowers. And for me, yellow is very significant of the solar plexus. You must have a lot of confidence during this month to know that whatever hard things you're going through or whatever you have been through, because I feel like you have gone through some really rough times, things are about to change. Things are going to get better, but you have to believe and you have to move through your fear. Now, mentally, what we have coming in is the hunter of abundance. And this is you looking out, looking at what's out there, what the universe has to offer you. But this is you being a little selective on who you share your time with, your energy with, who you want to be with, that kind of, and that's what that Venus energy is all about. A lot of people were very upset with all of there's so many posts about all these negative things, but you know, it's funny, but at the same time, I don't know, for you guys, I've become more reflective. I've been able to kind of look at my behaviors in a different way, like, damn, I sure do that a lot. That's probably not the best thing to do. I might want to try something new. So this is asking you, what do you want and what do you desire and what are you doing to get it? This is being resourceful, having love, strength with purpose, and spiritual sufficiency. And this is abundance in all forms, okay? Now, the ancestor of memory is coming through, and this is our buffalo totem, all right? This is telling me physically, baby, you got all you need to wreck shop. You don't need anything else. Physically, you got it all right? And the reason why I say that is because the buffalo, every part was used on the buffalo. If you killed a buffalo, you had enough for everybody, okay? So, this thing is about remembrance of those you love. Physically, this is going to be the time that you're really looking at who do I love, who's been there for me, what do I need to fix, because this is restoration. You're going to be able to see through the bull. Past truths applied to present trouble. That's the karmic cycle that we're going through. and understanding the importance of history. So there is something that happened in the past that is reoccurring, and this is you going into your crystal, into your cocoon, and you're like, hold up, this feels familiar. Now remember, I told you that this is a karmic time with all of the retrogrades, right? Now the ancestor of tribes is coming in, and I picked up like some baby energy at the beginning, but I also picked up some purification that needs to happen. So with this card, with the ancestor of tribes, we have the rabbit totem. So anything you start now spiritually, it's going to move forward in leaps and bounds. And that can either be a positive force or a force used more with a negative energy. And that would be the fear. Because this is known as the fear caller. Because the poor little rabbit is everybody's dinner and everybody's lunch. So he plays the victim role. This is where you have to ask yourself, from this traumatic experiences that you've been going through, will you emerge the butterfly, or will you allow that fear to take control? This is telling you to move through fear. The end of isolation is here. You are not alone. You have support. Acknowledge the family, remembering those who you love, with the buffalo, right? And look at what you already have. So that's the energy coming in for you. This month we're doing things a little bit different. So I have different cards for you as far as the order that we're using them in. However, we have our favorite deck, or like my favorite deck, the Babylonian Tarot by Sandra, Tabatha, Cicero. If you have any questions about the cards that I used, or the spreads, or whatever, you can always check them out in my description box, or you can email me and I'll be happy to share my information with you. All right, let's go ahead and cut the deck and bless them together, Geminis. This is for Sun, Moon, and Rising. Geminis, use what you can and give the rest to someone else who might need it and can do something with it. All right, remember, this is general, guys. Please, no messages saying that I'm wrong. I don't know you, okay? I'm reading for the general people. All right. As I cut the deck, I have the Magician with Justice. Guys, this traumatic experience that you're going through, I'm telling you, I want to say, you're the mother effing boss, all right? You are in full control of this transformation. You are fertile energy. You have ancient wisdom, and justice will be served. That is immediately what I'm picking up for you guys. And these two people are sitting on thrones, so I feel like whatever is happening will rule in your favor. Lots of changes coming in for you. Saints to bless these cards for Gemini, Sun, Moon, or Rising for the month of May. Show me the energy. Sun, Moon, or Rising. Come on. A lot of fives, guys. I think there's like some clearing of energy that needs to happen. Come on, baby. Another five. My goodness, guys. I don't know what's going on with the energy. This is the second time this has happened to me, where it just doesn't want to, it's not ready. It's like extra shuffling needs to happen. Oh, Lord. There we go. All right. In the past, we have the Three of Pentacles, or Three of Disc. In the present, we have the Five of Disc. Are we dealing with earth signs here? In the center, that is you, baby, as the hidden influence, making decisions. The advice is the Devil. Some of us may be dealing with Capricorn energy. And the outcome is the Five of Cups. The overall energy, I'm going to pull out these two cards. Well, I'm going to pull out this card because the overall energy is you are in control with the Magician. However, you are also being blessed by your Cherub, the Cherub of Cups. All right? So, in the past, we have the Three of Pentacles. Three of Disc is all about work, baby. You were working hard, laying that foundation, possibly with a Capricorn. And the reason why I say that is because of the Capricorn energy there. However, now in the present, there seems to be some communication issues or some financial issues that are going on. Being that I have two fives in the read immediately, there is a lot of clearing of energy that is coming, and new things are coming in. And I rolled about 4 fives for you guys on the dice. So, with that being said, you did all your work, okay, in the past. Allow your work to speak for itself. For some, this is a work-related issue, all right, Gemini? You have laid down the work. You've done what you needed to do. You might be dealing with a very mean boss, okay? Or this is you cutting through the bull and trying to move forward from a karmic situation. This is that karma coming back. Remember, it's the advice. And the outcome being the Five of Cups. Now, I want to clarify, and I know I'm going really fast because I need more information, actually. Five of Discs. Okay. Some of y'all used your words in the wrong way, or somebody used their words very harshly with you. I'm picking up earth sign energy that was very hurtful to you, all right, Jemmy? And you have shut down. And the Five of Pentacles is almost like you feel like you're just not going to heal through it. It's not going to work out. You don't know if you can look past this situation, and you're super hurt. This could also be a cheating situation because of the threes that are showing up right next to each other. Now, the Five of Pentacles for me is either financial issues are at play, or the reason of the discussion, or the words that were used were too harsh and somebody's going to pay the price. Now, the hidden influence is you. You sitting there being the Queen of Arrows, upright, baby, all day, every day. What's going on with the Queen of Arrows? That's right, babe. You are learning new skills. You are watching. You're paying attention. Whatever happened, you're kind of going to look at this and you're going to learn a new way of a way to work with that. And that's that transformative energy. That's that butterfly energy that's telling you, hey, get in the cocoon. All right. Watch what's going on. Don't be blind. Don't be trying to make things a different way. See things for what they are, but learn to heal. Learn to change the trauma and move on. Now, the advice, because that's the hidden influence, is that you're actually learning from this situation. The advice is the devil. And for me, the devil is telling you to release a karmic situation, release a situation that you feel very much tied to. It could possibly be with this earth sign, almost like you really need to get away from him for a minute and get your mind clear. Stop carrying all those burdens, because that's what the donkey is representative of, is the beast of burdens, and allow things to happen. The devil is also known as Lamatsu in this deck, and Lamatsu was the one who would go and kill the babies. So I'm not going to tell you that your baby's gonna. It's nothing like that. I'm telling you your hopes, your dreams, your wishes, whatever you're trying to get off the ground, you have this negative energy that's coming through. It's that trauma. That trauma is trying to resurface again, and it's telling you Five of Cups. It's a loss. However, you still have Two Cups right here, ready and willing to come up with you. And this is where Gilgamesh is like, you know what, the hell with it. I'm going to get up and I'm going to go out and I'm going to go on this adventure and I'm going to go see what else is out there, because I know that I can find something better. Okay, because this is where he lost his best friend. So how fitting. And this five right here, this is where they beat Humbaba, the bull of heaven, right? Now, this is Taurus-like energy. So like I'm saying, this is Earth-like energy. This is where somebody won the argument. They won the battle. Somebody feels left out in the cold. And this is when Enkidu mouths off at the high priestess. And the high priestess is like, all right, bet that. And this is when he finds out he's dead. Okay, so I almost feel like it's a situation where maybe words were exchanged. Someone is unable to heal. However, you're healing and you're learning new skills and you're releasing those burdens, and you're going to cry about it. You're going to be upset about it, or you're going to hurt. But you also know that you are in control and you are making things move. Now, the way that I just put this right there in between, some of y'all are dealing with an energy or a person that smoke and mirrors, guys, and they make it look really, really good, but it might not be good, or vice versa. Okay? In a work position, what I'm going to tell you is to watch the way that you talk to people. Using communication is very important, and take decisive action. Do not get fooled and do not get suckered into office gossip. If you do, you'll be feeling it. All right. Now, I kind of want to just see what this Five of Cups has for us as a possible outcome. Show me more on the Five of Cups. What's going on with this situation? All right. There it is. So I feel like family's coming through for you. that spirit of family, that ancestor of tribes, coming through to save the day, because you are the queen, and now we have this prince of arrows, and he's shooting people down, and he's going to take them down for you. I feel like whatever it was, you're going to pull yourself up from your bootstraps. Yes, I'm from the country. You're going to pull yourself up from the bootstraps, and you're going to totally move to the next level, Gemini. This is more or less like if somebody did you dirty in a relationship. For some, this is relationship, okay? They did you super, super dirty. You're realizing that you are in control and you are able to make things happen. For others, this is the work situation where your boss did you dirty. And now you're sitting there like, you thought you had me, but now I got you. What up now? I was hurt for a little bit, but I rose up stronger. And I just keep seeing all this transformative energy that's coming in for you. So with that being said, I want to go ahead and let you know that I pulled an Isis Oracle card to kind of let me tell you what's going on a higher level. This is from your higher self, or from your guide, or this is specifically for your soul. Now, this is the priestess of the serpent sisterhood, the serpent of fire. This guides you through stronger and old energies are burned away in the process of growth. Trust that you are growing and more capable than you have ever been in the past. Do not assess your current ability based on past standards, as they no longer apply to you. You are stronger and more powerful now. That Kanye song is in my head. It's an old song, Stronger. I know that I can hear the music in my head, but I can't think of the words. However, the serpent headpiece of Isis represents the inner fire serpent of the Kundalini as it rises in accordance with spiritual growth and empowerment. Your emotions and words, that's what I'm telling you, 5 of Disc energy will have a bigger effect because of the energy behind them. Watch your words this month. You are coming out upright. So it's like you've learned your lesson and you're going to watch what you say. Okay? Your first lesson is the recognition of your power. Okay? Then once you realize that, your second one is to trust the process of the inner fire of what's being burned away. Just as the serpent sheds the skin to reveal itself, that's what's happening for you. It's the old identities, beliefs about yourself, and old habits, all that karmic energy, all that repetitive stuff that you know isn't fitting for you, it's falling off. So allow yourself to grow. So you have this butterfly energy, and now you have this serpent energy. And when the serpent shed its skin, so you are shedding your skin, you're shedding that trauma, you're moving forward, no longer believing this falsity, but you're going forward. All right, now your overall energy of what I'm getting for you is the Lao needle. I'm going to put it right here, and it's all about entanglement, and this is actually located in the which area is it? I wrote it down. It is located in the west. So this is about transformation. I feel like this is going to be one of those months, guys. Gemini, you are moving, grooving, and shaking. I'm a Gemini rising, so I'm a little bit nervous too. It's a lot of change, but we have got to learn to deal with the change. And this is called entanglement, okay? In the past, it says, aloha, welcome. The octopus waits to ensnare you. Perhaps have you been living someone else's dream or become caught up in someone else's drama? Perhaps there's a part of you that likes to get involved, that adores the intrigue. Perhaps this sort of entanglement fills a part of your life that is otherwise empty. The octopus asks you to keep your cool, baby, and most importantly, to remain fully aware of the circumstances surrounding you. Allow the Eye of Kanaloa, Hawaiian goddess of the ocean and healing, to boost your physical, mental, and emotional energies as you access its powers by means of meditative gaze. You have got to control your mouth, all right? Now, in the middle, which is our present area, do you find that you cause others to tremble when they witness one of your outbursts? Do you realize the impact you have on other people? This card tells you to hold back and look at the consequences of your own actions. Although the very beautiful and sacred Leo Valley, cloaked in tropical vegetation, is a place of seeming tranquility, you also have the mountain, which is a volcano. Consider leaving the scene of any conflict, guys, this month. Just leave the scene as quietly as possible instead of erupting. And that's what's going to happen. If you erupt, you're going to 5 of Cup it, baby. You're going to be naked on the floor, crying, drinking, wondering what the hell happened. Or like I always say, my daughter gets so mad, you're going to be asking like, who did it and what? What the hell just happened? When it seems safe to do so, simply seize your opportunity to walk away serenely with your head held high. Now, your potential is, can you admit that you have tendencies to be jealous, aggressive, capable of sudden rage, or even violence? Hold up, Jamie. What's going on? You must release those people, and that's that serpent of fire. Release them. And who only stay purely out of fear. But Pele can also be the gentle, loving, serene spirit of the lush vegetation that grows from the fertile land of her islands. Perhaps you are the one who is scared and controlled in a relationship. If so, then it would be wise for you to call upon the goddess or to pray. All right, to find your strength with her fire to enable you to walk away from the unhealthy situation. So I feel like in this present moment, you are realizing that this is not for you. Something isn't for you, whether it's work, whether it's a relationship, whether it's your way of being, and you are ready to shed it. And however, when you're going through that transformation, guys, it's not the most comfortable, okay? So be very kind to yourself, be very grounded, and be aware of the power that you hold in your words. With that being said, your sacred stone or your crystal is the Boji stone. It's about duality, balance, cycle, and identity. This is expression. This is interesting. They are living stones and come with either female or male energy forms. Boji stones contain a high level of energy which strongly influence the body's energy flow and field. They have significant healing properties and can be used to balance the energies and promote health and vitality. It also works with grounding, okay? This is for relief of pain, balancing natural body energies, and can also be used to encouraging and promoting self-healing. It's also good for the aura and the chakras. Drawing this card signifies more balance of the feminine and masculine is required in your life. Work with the female and male energies to see where these blocks are or their inequalities. I'm going to say there's a situation where you don't feel like you're being treated very fairly. And so your way of reacting is, your form of protection is to put up this guard that you're stronger than them. And you use your words. You're very cunning with your words. And your words have power. So make sure that when you're speaking and you're upset, that you're coming from a place of love, even though you're upset. And watch the words that you use, all right? With that being said, Jemmy, that is what I have for you. You are changing, you are growing, and spiritually you are really evolving. So this will be probably one of those uncomfortable months. If you're in a relationship where there's a third party, you are going to decide to leave that party. You're going to make the decision for them because you know that you actually could do better. All right? With that being said, please, 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 leave your comments. And also, thank you guys for joining me. If you're interested in a personal read, hit me up at arianaluciano@gmail.com or on the gram at Ariana Luciano. Be blessed, fam.